Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Through you, my question is to the Minister of Heritage, Sports, Tourism and Cultural Industries. Mr. Speaker, Ontario's sector, including music, television, film production, craft and design, contributes over $25 billion. That is over 50% of the cultural industry GDP in Canada. During COVID-19, Ontario's culture industries that support over 270,000 jobs were among the first and the hardest hit and will take the longest to recover. Minister, these industries are etched into the cultural fabric of the province, and right now they need our support. Through you, Mr. Speaker, what is the government doing to support these amazing creators, not just survive through the pandemic, but grow and contribute to the society? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much, Speaker, and obviously to the member from Mississauga-Malton. I want to congratulate him for all of his efforts in supporting the cultural industries as well as our recreation and sports communities throughout the pandemic. As we all know, these industries were hard hit, and many artists have been struggling throughout the pandemic and have received some assistance, obviously, from the federal government as well as through our ministry and through Ontario Creates. I think that our cultural sectors are going to be instrumental in our economic recovery, but at the same time they're going to be very important for our social recovery as well, which is why this past week we invested $1.3 million into exporting Canadian content around the world, and what a week it has been. First, we saw Schitt's Creek sweep at the Emmys. Wow. Second, we saw Roberta Battaglia from Mississauga come fourth in the America's Got Talent. And of course, the Canadian Music Awards, Country Music Awards happened last week, and we saw folks like the James Barker Band succeed. They've all received support through the ministry in some way, shape or form. We're going to continue to guide them through this recovery. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister, for your advocacy and tireless work for the culture industries. Mr. Speaker, our government is being a strong partner in sharing the stories from Canadian creators and helping them expand in a strong indicator of just how committed our province is to ensure the industry not just survive, but flourishes and contribute to the economy. Minister, thank you for mentioning Schitt's Creek. As we all know, they broke the records for and won multiple Emmy Awards just a few weeks ago. Through you, Mr. Speaker, Minister, what is our government doing for this important industry to ensure that we see more homegrown successes like Schitt's Creek? Thank you,
very much. Well, obviously last week, as I mentioned, a $1.3 million investment. That was a film and television export fund with 67 recipients receiving a total of $600,000. The industry development program invested over $436,000 to support up to 20 recipients to ensure that they were able to get their content out around the world. And our interactive digital media fund is $117,000 to 3 different recipients. This is all in addition to the $350,000 we invested into something called Music Together with the music industry, where we were able to support 310 artists from the safety of their own home to receive $1,000 per person. And we also invested $7 million in the Music Investment Fund. The people that we support in these sectors top podiums, they top charts, and they top ratings.